Hello everyone. Angie here. I'm coming on to do a crossword puzzle collage with you guys today. I have got some pieces here. They have not been cut out, but I don't think it's going to take very long. And we're going to work back on one page again today. Yesterday, or I shouldn't say the last one, I did a two-page spread. And I had been doing one, but I had so many fussy cut pieces, elements prepared. I just went ahead and did a two-page spread, and I really like how that turned out. But we're going to be back to doing one on this one. Okay, so let's get going. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing good. Grab my cutter here. And I have these couple digitals, and I love this crossword puzzle because I'm using up a lot of my digitals. Just random pieces, putting pieces together and having to play, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. But I have this beautiful piece here, and then I had this random one all by itself, and I thought since the blues, they'd play nice together, so I thought I'd mix and match those. Okay, so that's what the plan is today. So this is an 8.5 by 11 page, and it's too large, so we're gonna have to cut that down. So rather than do a square like I normally do, I'm going to cut this in pieces, I think. Make it a little more simpler. My pen will work. Okay. Let's see if this way will work. Normally I cut out the square for the crossword puzzle. But let's see if it's going to work this way. Alright. So if we put this piece right down here. And we can put this one up here, and then we'll need a couple strips for the sides. Okay, let's see. Let's measure this one out. Right about there. Okay. It's just me knocking something over again. All right. See what we can come up with here. Now this is a series that I am participating in by Ruth and Nellie Designs, I believe it is. But yeah, I was looking for something to do with this crossword book, and I did a search with crossword, and this came up. So I was like, perfect. I'll just join in on the fun of this. All right, so let's cut this down. Right about there, and we'll match this. Right about there. And it's no really rules per se on this series. It's just you do a collage on a crossword puzzle page. Could be a one-page spread or a two-page spread, your choice. And just give it a theme and a title. That's it. Other than that, just do what you want. Have fun. And it is a lot of fun. You get to use up a lot of pieces. And that's what I'm loving so far. So I think we will, let's see. We'll use this piece for here. That down. Oh, that slipped a little bit, but hopefully it'll be okay. All right, let's see. Let's put this one here. Make it overlap it just a little bit. And some of the inks that I used on the previous page came through. So that's all that is. I'm sure you can tell that, but yeah, so if this is something that interests you, I'm sure you can join in. Just grab your puzzle book and start. All you got to do is give it a title and a theme, put your title inside the puzzle square portion, and the rest is up to you. Okay, that's not quite wide enough, but we'll work with that. Do some patchwork there. And I'm just snipping that off because I plan on covering this piece with this larger piece that I cut out already here. I'll use that up here, this beautiful flowers up here, like that. All right, sorry about all the turning. We'll be done in just a minute. Let's see if we can get that straight. Looks pretty good. I was going to bring in some book page, but I changed my mind. I mean, we still can, I guess. I suppose I can, because I need to put something right there. We can just overlap this, though. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's see if I can get a little glue under there. There we go. Okay. A little piece here. Maybe we can put that down. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Then I thought we'd play with some of these beautiful blues. Let's cut a couple of these out. Definitely the flowers. And okay. I'm just going to do kind of a quick cut on these guys, so it won't take too long. while I'm fussy cutting here, give me time to try to think of a title. Pardon me for that. Happens sometimes. I've got this big old chunky sweater on. Can you believe it snowed yesterday? And it's snowing out there today as well. So we've got a cold, icy day. Roads are clear. Didn't get a lot of accumulation, but it sure got cold and icy. All right, so there's a couple things. See, that blue stands out really nice on that paper, isn't it? Okay, let's do these flowers. Hang in there with me, guys. A lot of times I do the fuss cutting off camera, but I thought since there was just a few pieces today, you wouldn't mind hanging out with me. I hope. Bring it closer to my face. I can see it a little bit better. So I will put the original video that I saw in the description box below. Again, if this is something that you're interested in, the video that I saw, the introductory video from Ruth and Nellie, I think it was Ruth and Nellie Designs, I'm pretty sure that's what the name, but that information will be in the description box below. And I like things like this because it just kind of keeps the creative juices flowing. You know, you use your product, use the pieces, and it just get you thinking, get you ideas. At least for me, I don't know, maybe, you know, you're working on one project sometimes, and you can share with me if your brain works in this fashion, but I can, like right now, I could be fussy cutting and thinking of, you know, one thing, and something else just, you know, just randomly kind of pops into your head, you know, and I love it. But the only bad thing about that is by the time I get off of the video and get done with this project, sometimes I've forgotten because it's come and gone just that quick, you know, and I'm just like, oh, what was that idea I had? And I'm struggling to remember sometimes, but yeah, you just never know when inspiration is going to come or how, you know, how it's going to come. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, almost done with this one. And I'm not cutting them out perfect, you know, because it'll take a lot longer if I'm try to be real precise. So, all right, so there's one. I think maybe this big blue one here. And I'm trying to decide if I should grab some ink or not, or if I should just put the pieces down as is. We haven't cut out a butterfly yet. Yeah, we definitely need a butterfly. where there's flowers, there's butterflies and bees. Okay, maybe that. And, oh, we got a butterfly. All right, let's cut out this big flower. I'm gonna hurry, guys. Hang in there with me, okay, please. You know, all my life, ever since I can remember, since I was a young girl, my favorite color has been purple. Deep purple, like almost like a plum purple. The darker the purple, the better. I just love purple. And I've accumulated so much things in that color. It's kind of crazy, you know. But just recently, I want to say over the last maybe 2 years, I've been transitioning to blue. I'm loving blue and all hues of blue, not just, you know, one shade. You know, it could be a light, it could be, I mean, I just, oh, and I find myself drawn to it, and I'm like shopping for things, and I'm wanting to change things to that color, and then I look at my purple things, and I'm like, I still love you. But yeah, I just find myself wanting to transition everything to blue. I've already changed one of my bathrooms to blue, and I'm on the hunt for a blue jacket. It's one thing I don't have is a blue jacket, which I don't need one now, but you know, summertime, but maybe by the time fall gets around, maybe I'll be able to find me one. And I found myself a beautiful pair of winter boots this fall with blue, and I actually got to wear them yesterday because it snowed, and I had to go out and run some errands and do some things, and I wore my boots, and I was like just smiling all day. So silly, but yeah, I enjoyed that. Thought I'd just share that with you since we're just wasting some time here. Okay, let's see. Oops, I just broke that. See, when I go too fast, that is what happens. All right, let me pull up my sleeves here. Let's see if we got enough to decorate here. I think I want that leaf. So I'm going to have to glue that back together. I think that leaf plays a crucial part in that plant right there. Okay, so we'll put that there. Maybe put that one there. Put the butterfly over here by these flowers. Let's see. thinking I'm just going to use a piece of this. It's kind of large. And I was going to bring in some ink, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to work without it. Do that. Trying to think of a title. I don't know. And then you just leave a little bit of the crossword puzzle open for your title, to write your title in for your collage, and that's it. Just have some fun. That's all there is to it. That's so pretty, isn't that pretty? I should grab some cheesecloth and put under this, I'm thinking, but I don't want to hold you guys up any longer than necessary. Let's see. I'm going to try to scrunch up his wings a little bit. Give a little bit of dimension, if I can. There we go. Okay. Well, that's all I have cut out. That looks pretty full, considering. I could keep going, though. Could bring a piece of this into this side. Okay, I think that looks pretty full. I guess we could stop there. I'm gonna grab a marker. What are we gonna name this, guys? The Beauty of Blue. That's it. Or the blue. What did I just say? We're going to say The Beauty of Blue. Yeah. The Beauty of Blue. What do you think, guys? Does that look okay? I like that little black around the crossword to kind of frame it. And so I was trying to leave that, but I'm going to go over it with this marker just to make that stand out just a little bit more. Oops. And I knew I would do that, of course, slip. Just make that line a little bit wider. There we go. And maybe go around here. I like that. Maybe go around this one. I like it. And maybe this one. And how about this one up here also? Yes, I like that. All right. Well, I guess that's it, guys. I think I'm going to stop there. The beauty of blue. And that is my crossword collage for today. I'm sorry about the little bit of a glare. Like I said, the weather is bad here. It's overcast, not much sun. I'm having to use the room light, overhead light on the ceiling, so this puts off a little bit of a glare. But I sure hope you can see that just fine, and I hope I'm gonna do like this. I hope that you like it. All right, guys, well, that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. As always, take care. God bless. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.